I am 61 years old. I no longer have a wife and the security of someone to care for me in my old age. My lineage seems to kick out at about 85. There has been some cancer, there have been heart attacks, there have been strokes. So, not in me, in my lineage. So, do I ever concern myself with fears of health care and what will happen to me and what ifs? Of course I do. I don't know that I would be unable to not be concerned with those things. Every time I get a twinge, every time I get an ache in my chest, every time I forget something, every time I have a backache, a muscle ache, an injury. Once upon a time when I was young, because you do have these things all your life, but when you're young you don't think about them as being possible and potential things that will take you out of the game, so to speak. But when you get old, the realization is there that the body does grow old. Things do happen. Your chances of that stuff increase. But I want to tell you something, and I'm not bragging in any way, but over the last year and a half of recommitment to God, I have not been sick one day. I have not been ill to the point where I couldn't go to work. And before I retired, I was calling off a lot. After I retired, I hurt my back and was out unable to walk correctly for a few years. I still feel aches and pains. Yes, I still feel all that stuff. I still feel it. I go to God and I say, God, I am trying with everything in me here to follow your way, your will. I gotta believe you're gonna take care of me. And to my utter amazement, he has healed me again and again and again. He takes away those fears and he replaces them with a feeling of security. Just like when I was in the Army and I knew that the government would give me meals and the government would clothe me and the government would house me. I feel that with God. I sense that with God. I know that with God. And I'm coming into deeper awareness, a deeper awareness of that. So, this to say that yes, I'm very human. And I don't know what the future brings, but I know that there are many old men in the Bible who continued to serve God in spite of some of the crazy lifestyles they lived. And we never hear people like John the Baptist being ill. We never hear of people like Simon in Luke chapter 2 being ill, or some of these other just flat old men. So my prayer is that I'm one of those old men. My prayer is that every old man is one of those old men that commit their life to God, point it toward God, and depend on God, and let it be.